Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is the Vibrant Energies channel. So I don't know what brought you here today, my darling, but you must be feeling pretty vibrant in your soul, or maybe hoping for some vibrancy. Who knows? Come this way, baby. Right. I'm Vibrant V, and this is going to be a reading for Aries. Okay, so we're just going to see what's coming up for Aries. What's coming up, basically. Whatever the messages are is what we will take from it. All right. If you're new to the channel, please feel free. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Whatever it is you want to do, get involved, my love. And for the subscribers, hey precious, how you doing? I hope you guys are growing, learning, and elevating, because quite frankly, I know that this has been a very challenging atmosphere and season right now. So wishing you all the best. And with the season coming up, season's greetings and all of that, I'm not really, all right, all the best to you guys, but I'm not really, that's my attitude about it. But I do genuinely hope that you guys have a good time, okay? Right, so Aries. What's coming up for Aries, please? Okay. Ooh, so this is the Ace of Pentacles coming up for you. Ooh, I like it, Aries. All right. So this, it's a new beginning or an opportunity possibly to materialize something new. It looks, I'm getting a sense of, it is a newness, new beginning, something you could be springing something into life, working on something, you know. Some of you could be studying, reading, that sort of thing. Queen of Cups. Interesting. Some of you, maybe someone's watching you while you're having a new beginning over here, while the universe is offering you something new and you're trying to work on yourself, focus on yourself. Maybe you have a sense of pride coming up, as in, you know, feeling proud of yourself. Not pride as in pridefulness, but a sense of pride coming up. And then maybe you've got somebody watching you who possibly wants to give or take from you. Who knows here, Aries, right? Okay, so some of you could, oh, sorry, it's coming out. Let's see. Some of you could be, definitely be, there's something new that's it's a bit of, there's not abundance, what's the word? Yeah, good fortune, that's it. You might have some good fortune coming your way, guys. It could be in relation to something to do with your physical world, whether that's your job, whether it's your home, whether it's, I don't know, it could be something that you want to purchase, something you want to get. With Christmas coming up, maybe you are going to be successful in finding the right present that you're looking for. Okay, so rest assured that that's something that's coming up. You could be wanting to give a gift here, Aries, to, all right, so some of you, there's a child involved here as well. There's something to do with a child. You could be expecting your child to return. I don't know. For some of you, that could be a thing. Some of you could be genuinely, you know, the success or the good fortune is possibly getting to see your child, in, you know, for some of you. With the Queen of Cups here, it's giving me a sense of caring. So I definitely get like, okay, so here we go. For some of you, there is, you're, you know, trying to maybe buy a present for your child, perhaps with, you know, with the seasons coming up. Maybe that's that's the good fortune. You get to spend some time with your child. Some of you, I feel like, yeah, and the person that you're going to be given to, sorry to continue that story, is, you know, possibly to your child. Maybe you've got several children. Maybe this is just about, you know, some of you just, you know, with the season coming up, I'm genuinely saying this is about season's greetings, you know, things going well, whatever the gifts, sharing, receiving, that sort of thing. Some of you could be giving to family members, you know, you could be just trying to, you know, get a gift and put your heart in it to give to them. So some of you, that is a thing. Some of you, it's, I feel like you have a new beginning within yourself, right? So it's something to do with more about a self-love type energy. And I feel like with that new beginning is based on the fact that you'll be reflecting on something that you started, that you care about passionately. And I think there's some of you, there's a sense of being rewarded for that. That's what it is. That's what it is. I feel like you're going to be receiving some kind of abundance, something you've invested your time, your energy, and your efforts into here, Aries, and you're going to be reaping the rewards of that. With her sat on here, it's kind of like is truly sat here, is receiving the wealth either from the universe or receiving some kind of present, you know, some kind of gift, some kind of, possibly it could be some kind of effort as well. Right, the dreamer. Oh, this is you. The full air energy is, sorry, I keep on saying that the full energy is Aries, but actually the full energy is also Aquarius, sorry, because we're talking about um setting on a new path, a new sense of just hopefulness, joy, and abundance. It's kind of like an expectation, or it's not an expectation really. It's a hoping that things will go well. So some of you will be starting something new and hoping for it to go well in the next. I was gonna say the next 48 hours. I wasn't intending on saying that. That's not what this message is about. But for some of you, maybe in the next 48 hours, you are gonna be. That is what's gonna be occurring for you here. That's amazing. Tell me more for Aries. Where's the Queen of Cups here? For some of you, it is. I'm inclined here, and I don't want to put dampers on this, but I feel like you have been giving emotionally to too many people, right? With the Queen of Cups, she's very self-sacrificing. She's very giving. I feel like this is you, possibly. And maybe you're trying to turn your back on that. Maybe you're trying to have a new beginning in how you give. Maybe it's more you're trying to get a fairer sense of equal give and take. This is the King of Swords. Yes, see, this is what I feel like you are in an energy, or you might be, or coming up to being in an energy of having a new cycle, having a new beginning, trusting yourself and pushing away the concept or the mentality of, because you're such a self-sacrificing person. I feel like with with the dreamer being here, the new beginning here, the full energy, it's given me a sense of you're taking a risk, if the King of Swords energy, to not be as emotionally giving as you once were. In actual fact, I almost get a sense of feeling fed up of being the fool, or fed up of being the dreamer, the hopeful person who wants things to turn out well. This is kind of how you started off, Aries, and now you're probably in this energy, the King of Swords energy. Now you feel a little bit defeated. Look at his face. Look how he's sat here, just kind of like, I've given up, like I don't know what else to do type thing, okay? So some of you maybe don't know where to place your emotions as well. I don't know why that's a thing, but for some of you, or you may be dealing with somebody who doesn't know how to express their emotion, or or how to place their emotions. Some of you could actually be dealing with a person who, how do I explain it? Can be a little bit cold, to be honest, or emotionally unavailable, right? With the King of Swords, you can also kind of get an air of like, not really bothered. Okay, so what is it you're saying to me? I don't know. There's something about this for some of you, all right? So there's quite a few things going on here. Tell me more. Why is the Six of Pentacles here for? Oh, that's too many cards. Thank you. I'll take you though. Okay. The Queen of Wands. Ooh, some of you, this is about a new beginning in a it's something you care about, but it's kind of it could be to do with your career, something that drives you, something it feels like where you give to other people. All right, so Aries, some of you, that's something that you're doing, and it's to do with your talents, essentially. Your talents, or your talents, ambition, career, drive, that sort of thing. It could just be that you are. Hold on one second here as well. Some of you, it's a sense of, with the Six of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles, it's giving me a sense of, it's almost like controlling how you exert your energy, how you give of yourself, or how you express your ambitions, or your, oh man, my words fail me. But basically, look at her, right? This is you, Aries, here, and the Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag energy, definitely fire sign, right? And it's like there's almost a negotiation taking place here, because this lady sat in a chair, in a wheelchair. So some of you might have, there might be some mobility issues here. There might be some kind of health things that you're going through or might be experiencing. There's something here for some of you. That's only a few of you here, but some of you, it's about, look at how she's kind of, I don't know if you'll see it properly, but she's giving with two hands. You've got people with their cups out. Now, I was going to say it's give and take, but actually I don't actually see them giving. I thought initially, Aries, maybe that's what's happening here. Maybe you thought it was give and take before, but maybe it's not, right? It was one-sided. So I thought she's got these two coins and she's offering her two coins. I thought these two were offering their coins to her, so it's kind of like an exchange, but actually no. So there's something here about, maybe you don't want to be exchanging your energy your ambition, your ambitious energy, or your light-hearted, playful energy. Maybe you don't want to be extending that anymore. Maybe you're pulling back on that. Maybe you're trying to have a sense of control in relation to that here, Aries. Ooh, some of you, it is that you want to give to a Queen of Wands, or maybe you have somebody in your life who's a Queen of Wands type energy who wants to give to you, or maybe is taking from you. More precisely, taking actually is what I'm getting here. Because we've got these people with their hands stretched out, and you've got lots of people taking from or wanting from you at the very least. For some of you, this is interesting. Yes, but there's definitely a new beginning on the horizon here. Some of you, it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna lead to or have some emotional fulfillment to it, but you have to think very practically about how you do it. And I'm getting a sense here as well, right? It could also be some of you changing from this energy of the King of Swords energy, having a sense of kind of despondency, I can never say the word, lethargic. You know when you feel lethargic, there you go, but that's not the word I was looking for. I can't say the other one properly. I don't know, I struggle to say it. So yeah, some of you just feeling lethargic. Maybe some of you are genuinely not feeling very well, right? So, or were, or might be currently, whatever, okay? So this energy, you know, might be arising for you, or if it's not already here, and it's like you need to transmute that type of energy into being more ambitious, into having more energy, into being more hopeful, more healthy, more happy type thing. All right, so for some of you, there's a change that's taken over, taking place here. Interesting. Okay, that's all. Okay. Now I saw it. Okay. So balance came out in the reverse, which is temperance, Sagittarius energy. So you could be dealing, Aries, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Okay. So, right. Oh, this is awesome. Some of you, this is about having, what's coming up for you is having a better or a good sense of balance in relation to something that you started, and having a new cycle in that. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so it's like, all right, what's the best example? Actually, let me think of one for you guys. 1 second. Ooh, the Lovers, Gemini energy. Oh, damn. Okay. For some of you, this is about love, and it's about, sorry, not the best kind of love, clearly. Right. So if this is about love, I'm getting a sense here that some of you are kind of trying to have a sense of working on yourself and trying to do and study, or, you know, take the opportunities available to you, right? You're trying to materialize something here. You're doing something in the physical. It's a bit of a journey. It's at a distance from you, for sure. I'm getting I don't know if it's a library or some kind of, don't know if you guys are going to a courthouse or a library, some kind of official institution or something. It's giving me that kind of vibe here, right? So I feel like some of you are doing that, Aries. Oh man, I lost my train of thought while I did that. I'm so sorry. Right. Yeah, so some of you are kind of more focused than the others, right? And then you might be dealing with somebody who's a bit more airy fairy, a bit more lighthearted, a little bit more playful, you know? Somebody who maybe takes more leaps of faith or risk, depending on how you view it, okay? And there's needed to be some kind of balance. So one of you is kind of a bit more of a free spirit, is the best way I can explain that. Or one of you is more hopeful in the scenario versus the other, but the one who is not hopeful is the one who's focused. And I want to say that's probably more you, Aries. Your hope is in having a new beginning and focusing on whatever this thing is. You might, like I said, some of you could be studying. All right, I said a library here for whatever reason, but with the seasons coming up, chances are, you know, I doubt any of you are going to be studying over the Christmas period. Maybe some of you are. Maybe that's what you're committed to, and you're trying to have a balance between enjoying the season and what's coming up in this season versus what you're, you know, something that you're invested in on a deeper level. Right, so these three cards, they did come out in the reverse. So we have Strength to the Four of Swords and the Ten of Wands, but this all came out in the reverse. Okay, so yeah, see, some of you, it is the fact that you're working on something, and you might lack confidence as well. Interesting. Yeah. You might lack confidence, but you definitely have a deep sense of strength. But I feel like what's required here is for you to heal. So I do feel like this is what some of you are trying to do. Some of you are trying to heal or take a break or kind of see things from a different perspective, in order to gain your confidence back or your strength or something back. There's something here that you're trying to gain back. This is the energy I'm picking up over here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Dreamer, the Fool energy, right? But there's needing to be balance in that approach. And that's why I feel, or maybe that's what's happened more in the previous past. You took a break and now you're needing to look at the finer details of what you're going to be doing next as a new start of this cycle, whatever that is, okay? It could be, let's say you have a new offer to... I'm really trying to find an example here, but my brain is, I don't know where it's at right now. Sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. My readings have been kind of, I don't know, I've been in my mind. I don't know, Aries, if this is you and the way that you're thinking. There's something just like, it's an energy of almost like, that, like it's heavy. There's a heavy, something about it. I don't know. 3 of Pentacles, so definitely to do with your work. All right. Some of you are literally just hard at work. Yeah. Or you're giving more of your time. That's what's coming up for some of you. You're going to be giving more of your time to something you hear. Yeah. Okay. So that's why I'm stalling and I'm hesitating because, yes, it's already there. This is your new beginning for some of you. Okay. So I believe that this is probably more for maybe more single Aries or people who aren't, in deep committed relationships per se. Just focusing on self and having this new beginning, but trying to balance, what it is that you're trying to achieve, what you're trying to have and do, versus how you where you've been kind of exercising and putting your time previously. All right, you might have been giving to the wrong things and the wrong people, and I think that's what you're kind of focusing on coming up soon. That's what you're going to be focusing on, but I feel like it's going to be a solitary thing that you're going to be doing. So normally you see the 3 of Pentacles and you'll see other people in that card with you'll see other people in that card, but ultimately here this is you're working hard to structure and to carve out something that you want. Some of you, this is in relation to a partnership with a fire or another fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sag, like I said, right? And I'm inclined to say possibly more of a Sag. There's also Geminian energy here, Geminis, right? Yeah, there's a mix here, right? I tell my stories all over the place, guys, so bear with me just 1 second, right? Because they just come in different ways. Now, Aries, I don't know if... damn it. Okay, so Aries, I feel like there is also somebody here who might be interested in you, but they've lost hope, or they're losing hope, right? With the Lovers here, this is also possibly a twin flame type energy, okay? Because that's what Gemini represents, the twins, the lovers. Yeah. So I feel like you're not looking at this love connection, Aries. Maybe you're looking back at the past, or maybe this is you who's lost hope in it. You need to put yourself where you stand, right? In the present moment or coming up for you. But I do get a sense here of, I don't know if it's you or your person, one of you here in this scenario definitely wants to kind of maintain the partnership, be agreeable, have a sense of peace and togetherness, right? So that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here, but you are definitely, see, now I feel like this is you, Aries, for sure. You're focused on yourself. You have turned your back from giving to other people, and you are now focused on your passions, your ambitions, and carving out something for yourself, whatever that something is right now, my darlings. Some of you, hold on. Some of you will be getting some kind of recognition, and that's what you're going to be receiving. It might come in from other people, but like I said, I do think the universe is going to be giving something to you. There's some good news. There's something good coming up for you. And that's there. I don't know. I'm inclined to, this is definitely in relation to work. This is definitely in relation to work, okay? I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's money. I don't know if it's, I don't know. It doesn't see, I'm not sure. But some of you, this is about love, and there needs to be some balance in love, or you're trying to gain some kind of balance, unless it's that you're working with, your connection is with a Sagittarius. This is about you guys needing to work or wanting to, somebody, okay, So maybe this is your person who wants, I say your person or a person, right? Because it doesn't necessarily have to be your lover. Like, no, it could just be, let's say you've got a best friend, or you've got, I don't know, maybe it's a relative that you're trying to be working with over the season or whatever it is coming up for you soon. You're just trying to have a good workable connection, relationship with them, right? Like a working partnership. This is so interesting. Some of you, this is literally just about like you know, when you talk about your soul tribe, you know, people that you resonate with in the right way. Some of you, it's kind of giving me a sense of that might be coming up for some of you. Maybe that's the reward. Maybe that's your reward that's coming up. That you're going to be gaining a sense of healthier partnerships, you know, where it feels like maybe it's going to be a bit more giving to you. And I feel that's you're kind of not looking at anything, you're focusing on work unless the partnership is giving to you. Does that make sense? Right? And I don't think that's in a selfish way. I really don't. I feel like you're quite an independent person. I think you're ambitious and you're talented and whatever it is, but I just honestly feel like you're just saying, listen, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to work on my things and the things that I want to do. And I'm open to, I do sense you're trying to gain balance, and you're saying to yourself, I'm open to receiving love if it comes in the right form, if it's a type of love that's giving, right? And I feel like you're saying that more so, Aries, because I feel like you might be more the type of person who, Queen of Cups energy, you're very emotionally given. You could be very self-sacrificing. And I think that's been a bit of a hindrance for you in the past, hence the Six of Pentacles. You've been given to too many people. And now it's kind of like you're going to be turning your back on that to have this, to receive this from the universe, God, source, whatever. Something that's going to be a bit more fulfilling. That's going to feel more like, it's like when you finally reach upon, an experience, a person, a place, or a thing, and you just kind of like, this feels good. Sorry, I was going to rest that. This feels good. Like, this feels like home, and this feels more suitable for me. Whatever that looks like, whether that's going to be an independent thing for some of you, or it's going to be a partnership with the lovers being here, it's going to be feeling a little bit better. Maybe some of you, this is just taking a time out, a break, just kind of a breather, because I get a strong sense of, and like I said, it started off just feeling a little bit heavy partway through. That's kind of that seems to have lifted now, but some of you, that might be coming up. Okay. Any advice for Aries regarding this? What's coming towards them? What advice do we have for our lovely, lovely Aries, please? Coming up soon. Regarding what's coming up soon. Yeah. Some of you genuinely need to have a bit of balance between love and work, though. Yeah. And I say love and work, but it could just be a bit of balance in your connection as well, right? Working on your connection. Maybe there needs to be a bit more of a balance. Some of you do need to put more work into your relationship here, Aries. Some of you do. All right, so King of Cups came out here. Yeah, see, I think right? Yes. Okay, I was just going to say, I felt the need to just kind of stop there with that message, and I'm going to stop with this one, because really what I was getting here is a sense of your back is, like, I keep on saying, you're withholding love. You're an incredibly emotional, not emotional, maybe you are, right? Hence I said it, slip of the tongue. But Aries, I feel like you're somebody who is very emotionally giving or loving, right? But the advice I'm sensing is with this king, right? The king is kind of, he doesn't focus just on his emotions, right? He focuses on what needs to be done for the greater good. Does that make sense? So I feel like you're now, instead of being more of an emotional, in the more feminine energy of it all, I feel the advice is for you to go into more of a masculine energy in terms of giving of your emotions. So where it's not so freely given abundantly. With the Six of Pentacles here, you're being encouraged not to give so abundantly. The Knight of Pentacles tells us this is where you're stopping. You're observing that. You're being encouraged to really, really look at, are these people worth your time, your energy, your effort? Is it worth you investing, all your hard work emotionally into things or people, certain things or people, right? So Aries, for me, that's it. I was going to stop at just this one here, and I looked at the bottom of the deck, and the Knight of Pentacles is there telling me, slow down, stop, study, be careful, you know, plan carefully. Now, for some of you, this is about actually maybe possibly putting aside your emotions to get something done here. Like I said, there's a career aspect here, or a job aspect, or a working together aspect. And it's going to require you not to do it from such an emotional place, but to do it from compassion, but not just pure emotion. If that, I'm hoping you guys will understand that you're the one experiencing, and you should be able, yes. I'm gonna just leave that there. But it's really just about you kind of just applying a little bit more wisdom and stopping to really, really observe what needs to be done, planning properly, that type of thing. Because look, he's got the whole thing drawn out, and look, it's a blank slate. So maybe this whole new I'm loving this for you guys, Aries. So you can basically write your story. You can take some time out to write your story. Maybe you're being encouraged to do that. You're being encouraged to kind of think about the long term, the future, think about things more deeply, and then set out the right plans, being very thorough in what you're doing. So maybe, yeah, so that's what's coming up for some of you guys, okay? So yes, Aries, I'm going to leave it there because I'm trying to manage myself in the way that I kind of, the time is the thing, because to upload the videos takes so long when you've done a long video, and forgive me. It does take me sometimes, a minute to get really into the readings, because I get so many different messages, so it resonates with different people. And that's why it's kind of like I can be here for a while, because I'm breaking down different things and I'm trying to remember whatever. Yeah. All right. So Aries, thank you so much for your time. I hope you got something healthy, helpful, insightful, or elevating, encouraging at the very least from this reading. Okay. If you did, please feel free to, subscribe, like, comment down below, share, whatever it is you want to do, my sweetie pies. I would appreciate your support. And you take care. Wishing you all the best over the, season and all of that. I'm really not. Whatever. Okay. I have been Vibrant V. See you next time. Bye. Oh, I'm going to be heading over to Taurus. So yeah, feel free to check that out when it's done, when it's uploaded.